Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Of his running back.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Penix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down, Atlanta.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
On first down, it's Penix. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards and another first down. They'll run it through first time with Bijan Robinson. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. here's Bijan.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Fourth down, and the Falcons turn to Younghoe Koo for the field goal. This a 42-yard attempt. Koo's kick is good. And the Falcons are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
It's a gain of 30.
A long one from Gibbs. 31 yards.
A gain of 31 yards. First down, Detroit.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Going to get this out to St. Brown. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down. Goff's go-to guy, St. Brown. Amon-Ra gives the Lions a 1st down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
A tight end in motion now. A toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. The RGO, it's caught by St. Brown. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
3-yard gain on the play.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
3rd and 5. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And he will get into the end zone. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. That his second TD catch of the season.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 48-yard line.
We'll go play action now with Penix. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Second and 10. On the give, it's Robinson. Robinson hit. He's lost the ball. And the Lions have come up with the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. This is 3rd and 6. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Lions who have the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Here comes 3rd and 6. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. Quick hitting slant there. And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get 22 yards there. It's good for a Falcon 1st down. They'll throw. It's Penix. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Throwing again, it's Penix. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
A gain of 3.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. Here's the lefty Penix. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
I think everyone in the stadium is expecting a run there. So what do? On these early downs? You call play action. I love it. You're hoping to catch them off guard and selling out on the run here down near the goal line, but the defense was ready for it. Nowhere to go with the ball. It's a really nice job there by the defense, staying disciplined in their coverage.
Last drive yielded 3. They'd like more. See what happens. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Michael Penix. Touchdown, Atlanta. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action, Goff. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. They were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll go right back to Laporta. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5. To throw is Goff. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack. It's going to bring up 4th down.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. They'll throw on first down with Penix. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Lions have got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Falcons' 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3. He'll get this out wide. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
4 yards. That's good for the Lions. First down.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard
Off
line.
to throw on first down. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in covering, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Side, that's St. Brown. And he's in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
Makes the score Lions 14, Falcons 10. Jack Fox.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
gun. Here comes Robinson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Now Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up to 1st and 10.
The Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Play action. It's Penix. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Penix. Open man downfield, that's London. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. First and 10 now from the 36. To throw is Penix. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock, catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
The shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Now the Falcons will use their third and final timeout, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. So, not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. From the gun, here is Penix. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Penix to throw on 2nd down. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Falcons. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Makes the score Falcons 17, Lions 14. Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds. 000 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
Young Wei Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Catch is made by Wright. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down. And it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice game.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. On the ground. This is Gibbs. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is brought in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 47 yards.
Lions, first down. A gain of 47 yards. First down, Lions.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 12-yard line.
Goff to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. James Pierce. He gets into drop in for his first sack of the young season.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, it's a little bit different now.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. Trader's kick is good. And the Lions have tied it at 17.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will get cut down short and shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Real quick. Baby on that rap to pay the bills. And now I'm finished, not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself, know your worth. My actions been louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth.
You're going to go play action with Penix. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Looking to throw, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Atlanta.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
Quick throw on the RGO, and he gets it to Mooney. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
To throw again, it's Penix. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Give, and here comes Robinson.
Number 7, 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. Another run here for Robinson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Wow, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. To the right, that's Pitts. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Now it is 1st and goal. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal. Throwing is Penix. Forced to his right. And he's into the end zone. Michael Penix. Touchdown at last. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will go up by 7.
Lions 17.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. On play action, Goff on the run to the right. Right side, that's Laporta, the tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Watts.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Give to Robinson from the pistol. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Second and 10. They'll throw. It's Penix. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's caught by Tesla. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. 10 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. To Slav, a man in motion. Throwing on second down. Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 15. First down, Detroit.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To Slav, a man in motion. On first and 10, here's Goff. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll come up now for second down. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. Here's Gibbs.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. But I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is to come away with 6.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. He's going to like that to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. This is first and 10. Here's Robinson.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here's a second and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Open man downfield, that's London. And he's going to be out of bounds down near the 25. A big one here in the fourth quarter. An even 40 yards.
25-yard line.
They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. Robinson. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. Here's 2nd down. They'll run with Robinson. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal. The Lions call their first timeout. They get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Now, 1st and goal. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Robinson. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. So here comes Younghoe Koo in a pressure spot. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st and 10. Laporta in motion. Goff in the pistol. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.